Hi guys, we're back to do the final on our MPC 77 Firebird wide body Cafe Racer, the War Eagle. This kit was gifted to me and had been started, and we went through and finished it and tried to keep the vision alive on it as we built it, and I think I did a fairly good job of accomplishing that. We did it with the red decals are around the bottom. Those are from the kit. The War Eagle decals are from the kit, and the hood decals and such I pulled from other sets of decals because to get it to look the way I wanted. I'm real happy with it. So it's silver leaf for the silver, and abyss black was what we used for the black parts on it. Did that nice kind of three-tone. We got that nice three-tone racing look paint scheme going on it, and we also have 3D printed wheels and tires. I think those came from Don's Model Garage, and yeah, we're real happy with the way those turned out on there as well. Give us 1 second, we'll take it down off the turntable so you can take a little closer look at some of the parts. Be right back. Alright, we got her down, and so we can get in here and take a look at it. If you watched some of the previous videos, we talked about some of the issues that I had with it. I apologize, my voice is very scratchy today. I don't know why. It is what it is, I guess. I'm going to take the hood off. We'll start there. All these decals came from a Warren Johnson Pro Street Pontiac Grand Am decal set, and I'm real happy with the way that turned out. Something different besides having the Phoenix on the hood. I really like the way that turned out and the way that looked. With that, we used some of the Trans Am decals, like for the sail panels. Let's say the red decals and the War Eagle. Those all came out of the kit. I'm real happy with the way those turned out. I did have to end up on the front spoiler and on their back bumper. I had to end up sanding them, and then I had matching up the paint. The Vallejo standard red was almost exact color match, so I didn't have any issues with that. We got the engine in there. We used the Morgan distributor. We got a 3D printed carb on top of there. I put the air breather off to the side so that we can see the detail of the carburetor. It does fit on there if I wanted to have it on the carburetor. The hood would close and all that good stuff. But yeah, we got down in there real nice. We got upper and lower radiator hoses. We got some heater hoses and fuel line and vacuum lines, but a lot of that kind of stuff you can't see. There's a alternator bracket on there. There's lines from the alternator. The only ones I didn't put in was the battery because I forgot. Let me flip over and show you the bottom. We just did a basic build on the bottom with the added detail parts that were already added, like the front and rear sway bars. The side pipes were 3 pieces, and they were added in later. They were done up with the Air Beast chrome. I'm real happy with that stuff. These wheels were painted before I had gotten that in, so otherwise they'd have been done in the same. This kit did come with the whale tail on it, so we went with the whale tail. I could have come up with a different wing or something, but I didn't really feel like it. Let's see if I can get any light in here so you can see inside a little bit. I do have pictures of the interior from earlier videos, but we did a red interior to match the red striping. We got the white roll cage in there. We added an extra Firebird on the package tray for it. The kit decals did have a Pontiac sun visor strip, or what do you want to call it, but I didn't. I said elected not to use it. We got our you can't hardly see it in there. We got the fire extinguisher sitting on top of the console, and we used we used the kit shifter on this one. But yeah, so I'm real happy with the way that came out. It's gonna look really good in my display case, and the stance is very, when you sit it on when I got it on paper now it's touching, but if you sit it on like a solid flat piece, you can just barely slide a steel ruler underneath the front air dam, so it's down as low as it could go. Again, I'm real happy with the way that turned out. So then I'll put a bunch of pictures at the end. It's been a fun build. I enjoyed it. If I ever run across another one of these kits, I'll probably grab it. I do know that Black Box has a wide body kit available in the 3D print for the, I think it's for the Revell 77 Firebird, that you could do the same deal with, same kind of style build with anyway. So that was it. I'm waffling. I'll say good morning, good evening, good night, depending where you are in the world when you watch this video. We'll see you on the next one. And one last thing before we go. You got about 4 weeks before the Cancer Awareness Group build starts. I'll try to get that video up right away. And yeah, you can start thinking about what you want to build for that. Either for the full month build or for the mini 24-hour build within the build. So again, yeah, with that, I'll say thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Bye.